Yeah, this is becoming a very good head, the full head. Maybe through, yeah. Once again, the mouth is too small. Let me check more places. Maybe the nose is. Yeah, I like it. I'm just feeling that maybe the eyes could be a little bit more for inside, like this. And this way we can draw a better shape. Always paying attention with the this angle, you know, the 3/4 view, the back. If you compare like with this reference, you're gonna feel that this region is more thin. And also maybe this region in the corner. Yeah, it's getting better. I'm already start to liking, but I still feel some parts. Yeah. Um, yeah, I like it, like a generic head. I think it's very nice. I'm just trying to remove that break in the surface. I like to leave this curvature more straight, you know. Like this guy here is maybe too strong. Um, the difference between the zygomatic and the jaw. So I don't want this strong. Maybe less. I would prefer more something more natural like this. So because of this, in my case, I'm not really sure if maybe we would need to add more volume like this. Let me check. I think it's more natural. Yeah, now it's more a generic head. As I said, this region can start to blend more with the sides, just like a great volume going to this direction because it's related to the art of zygomatic and the volume of the temporal. Yeah, I think I prefer like this. The chin not so pronounced, and the chin. One thing that is important to pay attention is these planes, like yeah, I'm just in that form here. Yeah, I'm looking through the face. It's already start to looks very not weird, so weird. I think maybe the eyes are too big right now. Yeah, something more like this should be good. Yeah, and we can recover it a little bit more here, that cut in the middle. Why? Because in the head we're gonna have this shape for the nasal labial fold. Then from here we're gonna start to see the zygomatic bone. Here the zygomatic arch and merging with temporal line. Through all this region we're gonna have a shape, more a flat shape, and then here we can start the eyelids, right? Yeah. Yeah, good. So look out at the planes in the head, that semicircle here, and this all this volume in this part, just like this. Okay. Okay, so then now I think we have a pretty good base for the head, and let's do a quickly review of some points that we have talked here, and try to figure out some very important regions in the head. By starting from the proportions, the general proportions, what I had here is that we created the head based on the Loomis divisions, the Loomis structure for the head. And what we did here is just we started by the sphere shape, that sphere shape here. And what we did, we started with an axis in the middle, and by this axis we flattened the sides, and then we created another line which was not exactly at the bottom shape of the sphere, but a little bit less. And then we got this distance, and we duplicated this distance for the bottom part, and then we got this other third, and we did the same for the top part, and we got the last third. So here we got 3/3, right? And then from these 3/3 we have here the hairline and the top of head. Okay. Still looking from the sides, what I have to pay attention is here at this line of proportions that we made, we can have some points to pay attention. Is that in this first line here of the third, we're gonna have the base of nose, the base of our zygomatic bone. Do you remember that we recreated this here? Here would be the zygomatic arch, and like here the orbit of the eye, and here we're gonna have all that that hole for the nose. Here the nasal bone, do you remember? And yeah, that's it. The base of nose, base of zygomatic, base of ear, and base of the back of head. Okay. Well, then by the front view, by still talking by the proportions, what I have here is we can draw a line in the middle, just as we did there, and then we would have like 5 eyes distance for the width of head. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1 eye distance in the middle between the eyes, 4 and 5. Okay. This would be barely like the same distance for the nose, but it could change a lot. As we said, this is the generic face. Like we can pay attention, but it can change a lot between the different genres, ethnies, and everything. We have some lot of different proportions in nature, but this is a starting point, right? And look, for the width of mouth, I would get the inner part of the iris. If we got the iris like here, Loomis says like the middle of the pupil, but for the bottom of the mouth, I would say something like this. The inner part of the iris is where I would place my mouth, something like this. Like the width of chin would be barely the same of the mouth. And one thing that you have to pay attention by looking through the front view is exactly this kind of this shape here, you know. Here we can clearly see that this region is lighter for the light than all this region here, okay? Because this will be more front faced and this will be more side faced. So you have to try to understand the light information that even ZBrush or even your reference and everything is showing to you on each change of light conditions. You know, here we have clearly a line between two values of light, here and here. What does it mean? It means that we have a change of planes. Like this plane would go over here and this plane would be more like in this direction, okay? So in every part of the head or the body you can try to understand this change of planes, right? As we have it here clearly in this top part of the eyes, the eyebrows region, we clearly have a change of planes like here, because this part of the eyebrows region here is kind of pointing front, and this part would be more pointing the up, for the up, okay? Another thing that we can notice still concerning to proportions is into this last third. If we separate that in 3/3, we would have something like this: 1/3, another third, and another one. So the middle of the mouth and the start of the chin, okay? This is that same third that we said in the beginning, that we started from those bigger one, right? 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, and the hairline for the top of head. Good, okay. One thing that I also like to pay attention here is this draw shape here. From the eyes, by looking through the profile, here we have the zygomatic projected. And do you remember that cut we did into the beginning of the blocking for the structure of the cranium, and also for the head? We got like the middle distance from chin to the jaw, and we started with that cut with the DEM standard brush with a great scale, and we drag it from here to here. From that cut, we marked where it would be the information of our zygomatic bone, okay, which would be exactly here. And all this region that I'm masking right now is no more the zygomatic, so it would be like a softened region with no bone, and here we just would have like this. Let me show you those muscles here, like some muscles, which is this orbicularis, okay. And at some people you can notice that we have some separation because the skin turns to be more thin, and then it will marks more the bone structure, you know, and elder people. Here we can also see some separation in the volume from the zygomatic bone, and then this orbit, the orbit for the eyes. All right.